Before you kick off today, fans, check out limited ticket options that are remaining for our upcoming homestand. They won't last long. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please step forward rapidly, along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our installation team will respond immediately. Be advised, expect tonight at our next basketball game. Rally call will be given at small and to wage the Raptors to victory. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside they have Giannis and Turner, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings, and it's Anthony in at the point. And for Toronto, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. Outside Barnes. The 3, and Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Dick.
Well, you can't give a guy like Ingram a look like that from beyond the arc.
Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Barnes. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Antetokounmpo with the block. And they'll get another chance. Tries again. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Kuzma. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Ingram with the ball. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
For 3, Anthony. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back over to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 3-point lead. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. And the 3-pointer goes.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Trent outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Turner against Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And, you know, that game had to serve as a morale boost. To win like that in OT, It says something about their character.
What I love is that they never gave up on themselves. From the start of that game, they believed in their ability to win.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A 20-point game for him in the win against Washington.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the board. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Here's Barnes. 8-point game. To the middle. Here's Dick. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. On the wing, Anthony. Guarded by Dick. Dick against Anthony. Kuzma for three. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
And again, no good by Toronto.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Antetokounmpo cashes in the 12-footer.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Edwards comes in for Dick. Milwaukee also changed it up. Prince comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. .103 left in the opening quarter. Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
MP, that was good. You could call the path that MP took to reach the NBA unusual. Nobody would argue that. He spent a season with Basket Madrid in Europe developing his game before returning to the U.S.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys on Madrid play, and they are pros through and through. When I heard that MP was able to be a difference maker with Madrid, I knew he had the right mentality to make the jump to the NBA. Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly against Anthony. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Ingram.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the evening. So both teams making some changes here. No good on the second free throw. He gets it up. No luck on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got Taurean Prince, Bobby Portis out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap, providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Rollins. No made baskets yet. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Brian?
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Mamukelashvili. And he buries his first look.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Changes for Toronto. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobo. Brandon Ingram comes in for Barrett. And it's Dick in for Shed. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. Now here's Kuzma. He had 25 points in the win against Washington.
And another key for them was his rebound. Just a great effort.
Dick with it. He's guarded by Porter. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Portis gets the bucket.
Well, look, Portis has made a living out of staying active on the glass.
MP, a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Edwards. The three is up. Rebounded by Trent.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And here's Porter. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you faced that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Some changes for Toronto. Bucks trail by 11. Out to the right wing. Now Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. They get it back. Turner. That one doesn't drop. The Raptors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Now here's Edwards. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Atlanta. 6 to shoot. 4-3. And it's Dick. That time on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors lead by 14. Inside. Here's Dick. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Anthony outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for three. Not going to go that time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Raptors up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. So I have to ask you guys, what's next on your personal schedules?
Oh, well, Ernie, man, I'm taking a long vacation.
Sounds fun. Where at?
You know, Shaq, it's a secret location. When I say secret, it means you're not invited.
Okay, I see how it is, Kenny.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They are out of sync. Too much individual play. They got to work together to create better looks.
Hard to argue with that, given their field goal percentage here. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire, explosive.
He's checked in for Toronto. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Dick in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Kuzma outside. Takes the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And the basket by MP.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team, space the floor.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. Trent outside. Pass to Turner. To the inside. Tipped. Inside. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
What do you expect to see from Gary Trent Jr. on any given night, Coach?
Well, look, B.A., you're going to get a combination of good shooting, soft touch in close, and he can go vertical. He makes some spectacular plays.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Anthony. Kuzma, left side. Shot clock at 5. Tries to break his ice. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Milwaukee shooting 40% since the break. Pass to Anthony. There's a screen by Turner. Anthony misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's MP from outside. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Anthony. Trent from long range. Connects from downtown. Trent's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 1. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Porter. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Rollins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Best player. Get bigger and faster. You think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Porter, the pass to Portis. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Porter against Edwards. Porter's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Shed. And the Raptors, another 3.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Porter. Good on the 13-footer.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 26 points.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. With the step back. Porter against MP. Porter's shot is off.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The drive by MP. And scores off the crossover. And he's got 28 now.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. And he lobs it up top. Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Shed. Sinks it from distance. Shed's got 6 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball move.
The Bucks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Porter. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. Getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Here's Trent. Turner in the high post. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Barrett finds MP. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Antetokounmpo outside, driving inside. Anthony outside to win the drought. Rebound by the Raptors.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 5 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Anthony. The floater. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Bucks.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. Well, Milwaukee's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside for Porter. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And it's in there.
Well, I like when Turner seeks out his offense like this. Great job being aggressive in close.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Porter a screen. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Kuzma. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
MP, what's up, man? I'm Chris Matthews. You're here. Let's get some shots up. I need you to focus, MP. You don't know. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live from the locker room before the very first game of my rookie revenge tour. We're going up against a so-called blue chipper from this year's draft, and I'm looking to show the world who's really him.
All right. You feel like you're putting pressure on yourself to perform, by talking so publicly about this?
Nah, not at all. These kids were in college swiping their meal plans and doing problem sets last year. I was in Europe playing against grown men, running professional sets, and working on my game 24/7. Tonight is when all of that work, that's gonna pay off. Stay tuned. MP out.
Hey, did you see the dog park over there? I did. It reminds me. Where did you find your hamster? Ooh, I went to that place. still want to play 2K tonight?
Yeah, you want to grab burrito?
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
Okay, so you have this team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Those leftovers are old.
I recognize. What is going on, MP?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Here are the five for the Raptors. On the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. Ingram is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's quickly in at the one spot. And for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got the first points up on the board for the Mavs. Quickly the pass to Poeltl. Outside, Barrett. Second chance effort, and Pirtle lays it up and in.
Well, one thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. That's good from Lively. And some good young players in the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long, the possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
Now Irving, outside Davis. Irving, a screen on Ingram. Now here's Davis. 6 to shoot. And Davis throws it down.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Aaron with the bounce pass. Pass to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Davis. Now Barrett on the wing quickly. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Lively. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Irving after R.J. Barrett's miss. Irving can't get it to go. On the wing quickly. Over Irving. Here's Pirtle. Banked in off the glass. Pirtle's got 6.
Well, we know Pirtle very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
Lively the pass to Davis. Thompson for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Raptors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Pass to Davis on the wing. Thompson. Dallas moving it around. And here is Davis. Outside Irving. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game.